Hello, my name is Kenny Roberts. I'm with SQLab Ergonomic Laboratories, and we're here at Interbike 2014, and we're going to show you some of the new SQLab products today. This is the SQLab Fit Bench, and what the Fit Bench does is it measures your sit bones, or it gives us a tool to measure your sit bones. Measuring your sit bones to pick correct saddle width is extremely important, and it's important because we need to know how wide a saddle you need. So we're going to take this piece of paper and we're going to put it down on this little perforated pad, and we're going to ask Chris to sit down on the paper over there. Okay. And sit down and back straight, shoulders back, and push down on your legs and pull down against the seat and give us a nice sit bone impression. Okay, that should be good. And so we have here a nice impression of Chris's sit bones, and this gives us an idea of how wide her sit bone width is and how wide a saddle that we might want to pick for her. So we get out our ruler here, and we're measuring in centimeters, and we're measuring Chris at about 13 centimeters. So 13 centimeters is her width at the widest point. So now we're going to determine Chris's riding position on the bike, and the riding positions go anywhere from straight up to full-on arrow position. So Chris, what position are you on the bike?
I'm a number 2, which would be on the bars road. Okay,
so Chris says she's riding in the number 2 position, which is the semi-aggressive road or mountain position, and see the back angle at about 45 degrees there, and she's generally riding on the bar tops and on the hood. So now we're going to take the information that she's given us, and actually we're going to ask one last thing. Chris, do you have any issues with your hips or your joints? Do you have a leg length discrepancy?
Yeah, my left leg is a half inch longer than my right.
Okay, so generally we see this quite a bit as people have either rotated pelvic bones, or they have a leg which is a little bit shorter than the other one, or maybe they broke their ankle and they don't have full extension on their leg and the pedal stroke. So what that does is it makes your pedal stroke less efficient, and it gives you a weight bias to one side. And we have a product called the Active Design, which you can see up here on the wall. The Active Design offers lateral flex, and this lateral flex helps to align those forces so you get a more efficient pedaling platform. And that increases performance and also increases comfort on long rides. It also offers an extra level of comfort if you're doing rides up and over 50 miles or so. So if you're doing long rides or really strenuous rides over rough conditions, it can help to smooth out the ride in general. So since Chris told us that she has one leg that's shorter than the other, we're going to choose the Active Saddle, and the Active Saddle will help to compensate for that leg length discrepancy by allowing lateral flex and allowing better alignment in her pedal stroke. And now we're going to do a quick demonstration on the saddle that we have mounted up on our Calfee Fit Bike, and you can see that as I push on the edges of the saddle that it gives that flex, and that flex is not really noticeable when you're riding, just maybe a little bit, but it offers an extra degree of comfort, and it's working to help align your pedaling forces even though you might not feel it. So over a longer ride, it's really going to increase your comfort, and it's going to increase your performance. And now we're looking at the SQLab foot disc. We offer insoles for bike shoes. What the foot disc does is it takes a pressure map of your foot, and it shows us what your arch is. This disc, we look at the simple chart for our system, and you can see the 4 different types of arches. And then we're looking at the leg axis, and whether you're bow leg or you have a straight leg or your knees are slightly together. Then we combine these elements and we determine which footbed you need. We have 3 different footbeds, and the red, the gold, and the blue. Those are new for this year. Retail price $40 to upgrade your shoes. New for 2015, we're going to be offering the SQLab Handlebars. SQLab Handlebars are swept back, so they put your hands in a much more ergonomic position. So these are kind of our touring bar. You can see they're significantly swept back in about a 16-degree sweep. And instead of your arms, your wrists being out like this, they're going to put your wrists in a much more ergonomic position on the bike. We're going to show you one of our new saddles, which is the Super 6. The Super 6 is being made at a carbon factory in Munich, Germany. It's not quite ready to go yet, but this is our new road high-end road, we're looking at a sub 100 gram saddle, and it'll have custom padding which you can customize yourself for either road or mountain. This saddle is expected to be ready early spring of 2015, and we're really excited about this product. We also have the new 612 road race saddle. This saddle comes with both a titanium rail as well as a carbon rail. The carbon rail saddles weigh in about 200 grams, and it comes in four different sizes like we discussed before, 12 through 15 centimeters. And once again, that's extremely important since people have some people have wider sit bones than others. Anybody that has a sit bone that's wider than 12 centimeters is going to need to be on a saddle which is much wider than your typical OEM saddle. Now we're going to look at the SQLab grips. We offer ergonomic grips which come in multiple sizes. It's a really simple process. We measure our hand, we put our finger down the arrow there, and we put down in the crook of our thumb, and we can see that my hand is in the medium zone. We offer a small, a medium, and a large. So then we choose our grip. This is our 711 SY grip, and it's a ergonomic cross-country style grip, and you see it has a significant wing. It's also got an ergonomic shape which fits your fingers at the front here, and I've chosen a medium since I have a medium-sized hand, and that's going to fit me perfectly for long rides and help to support my ulnar nerve and also to increase performance and comfort. We've got a lot of cool new products, including the Super 6, which I just showed you at less than 100 grams. Please check out our website, see all of our new products that we're going to be offering for 2015, including our road saddles, our mountain saddles, our active, and even our comfort saddles.